Hello and welcome YouTube. My name is Under King Duck, and today we're going to be checking out a game that I have been very much looking forward to playing, which is called Forewarned. It was just released today on September 10th, and I just want to make a short little video explaining some of the mechanics about the game, because while I am relatively new, as we can clearly see, I've actually watched a lot of content creators play this game, so I have a good idea of what I need to look out for and what I'm doing. But I'm not by no means an expert at this point. I just got the game like many other users. But yeah, I'm looking very much forward to playing it. So for this game, I'm just going to take it easy for my first game. This is the only time you're ever going to see me do this. I'm going to put it on easy and small, and we're just going to go right into a game and just check it out. Now, my webcam isn't working because normally I have a webcam. For some reason, my whole computer is not picking it up, so I don't know what the deal with that is, but I'm not going to worry about it. And damn, this loads in really quick for a like compared to Phasmo, this is very quick. So yeah, right away, I already like the atmosphere. I mean, I've seen lots of videos on this, but the atmosphere is great in this game. Kind of interesting that when I was turning before, I heard like footsteps. A little kind of interesting, but all right, let's get right into it. So let's see. I think to interact with everything, it seems to be E. So since this is easy, okay, F is how do I okay. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, so F is to turn on your headlamp, and you do left click, I guess, to activate items. Let me check with does it work with the flashlight too? Oh yeah, okay, that's cool. So if you want to drop items, you press Q. If you want to pick items up, you press E. Use items is left click. So yeah, let's go right in. So I'm pretty sure you have to hit this computer, and this will download the objectives for the game, which is usually photo objectives and gold. Which I think there's a way to access it. Let me figure out what button it is. Okay, here we go. If you hit L, it shows your task. So, okay, and when you hear that sound, that means it download the task on your tablet. So this is where you get your main objectives, and these are all your optional objectives. I guess I would suggest they actually rename this main objectives and have all these things on the bottom be optional, but it's a small little thing. It doesn't matter. And it'll show you here what you can collect here. So as you can see, there's 3 gold piles, which is what you use to buy items. Now in the game, you don't start with a lot of items. And I know some people are going to feel, because this is kind of like Phasmo and Ghost Hunting Corpse and Obsidio, where you have to get evidence to figure out what you're dealing with. But you don't really need to get all the evidence to figure out what you have to, like, to figure out what you're dealing with. Right now, there's 4 different Magi in the game. And they all are pretty unique and interesting, if you ask me. Maybe a few have little things here and there I maybe would change, but overall it's really cool. But anyway, I've done enough talking. Anyway, the only other thing to show you is that I think you have to download it on the computer, download the information on the computer, but each map gets a radar. So you could have someone in the van just to, you know, do some calls. And I'm actually wondering what these rooms are here, because I don't see any way to access them. And I actually don't know which direction when you come down the tomb you're facing, so I guess I'm just going to figure that out as I play. So I'll see if I go down, if I hit a small corner and then something on the side and this big room over here. We'll see, we'll see. So I have to hit escape to return. So let's get right in there, because I'm so curious. And like I said, on this difficulty, because it's easy, the Magi will not attack. Normally they will, but on this one they won't. So just gonna be my only casual game you're ever gonna see me do. Ah yes, very loud. So I am curious. Um, this doesn't look nothing like what I saw on the map. Hold on, I'm curious. Which direction am I facing when you're looking at the radar? I'm actually curious. Hold on a second. Because there's two. Oh, so you must be coming in from this way. Okay, well, I'm just going to go in and just explore, so forget this. Also, yeah, if you want to talk in this game, it's V to talk. And if you want to do, like, radio, you hit space and you talk like this. Be like, yo, what's up, people? And yes, your torch does go out a lot. So anyway, let's explore. I love the atmosphere of this game. It's really nice. Now, in these tombs, they could have mummies, like this one. And I believe if you take a picture, you get photo evidence. And when you hear your heartbeat, that's this little cloud over here. It will sometimes give you evidence if it's near. Like that right there with footsteps. So you press L and put in footsteps. Now we're going to need a little bit more than footsteps. But, yeah. Now I actually wonder, let me check the, not evidence, the tasks. Photograph the inner tube. Is this thing back again? Now that cloud can't hurt you, but that's basically the Mejai's set form. It basically gives you evidence. Usually when it spawns, like we just got the footprints, and now it blew out my torch. It blew out all the torches. That's not very nice, Mr. Mejai. I think I could say Mr. because I don't think any of them are actually female yet. But yeah, okay, so go to evidence and it extinguished flames. So we can see now it's either Rathos or what's his name? I'm sorry, I'm not very good with names. Rathos and Orphis, the Forgotten. So that already, we just have two options. Now, the Mejai can interact with these, like reanimate them. They won't attack you, but they'll kind of walk out. And if they do that, that's going to count as reanimation. I mean, he hasn't done it so far, but let's close that too. Okay, not sound... Oh, wait, what? Interesting. Okay, well, it seemed to have crashed. I don't know what happened there. Let's just go back into it again. Sorry about that, but I was going to say that that was destruction and that basically they can open and close those tombs. We're gonna have to see if that happens again because that's a bit concerning. Anywho, let's just try this again. It's not too much of a big deal. I went through the gist of it so far. So this, that, no, actually, hold on. I don't want this. I want this one. What a shame though. But oh well, it's okay. It's early access too. So if there's bugs, it happens. Okay, so anyway, we got that downloaded. So let's just get right in there. Hopefully it's on easy. I don't know if there's a way to see the difficulty I put on, but it's fine. And I got the camera. So I was gonna say you could take a picture of that mummy to get photo evidence. Or yeah, you should get photo evidence. And if you see one that's in gold, that's like the royal mummy. But I think it has to be an objective to get that. So let's see, what do we have here? Other than it being dark. Let's get some lights on. So there's another tomb. So let's see, is there a mummy in there? No, not today. Okay, well. I like how it closes so quickly, though. That's kind of funny. Anyway, so let's explore. The atmosphere in this game is great. Okay, so there's the cloud. So let's see. Okay, Mejai, you gonna give me some evidence? Walking? Blowing out my light? Voices? You didn't blow it out, by the way. That's just the candle naturally going out. Now, as you explore, you'll find piles of gold. And these values will increase based on, you know, what difficulty you're playing on. So I'm on easy at the moment. Okay, so it blew out my torch. Okay, so that's one evidence. So let's just continue to explore. See, here's another gold pile. And there are traps in this game. If I find one, I will let you guys... I'll show you what they're kind of like at the moment. I'm pretty sure if you go down here, you just die. So don't fall down there. I haven't seen anyone actually do it. And this over here, there's like some kind of treasure across this big open space, but I don't think at the moment players have a way to access that. I mean, no one's discovered how yet, so I'm going to assume that it hasn't been, you know, introduced yet. So this room is just a cool looking room, I guess. So So anyway, there's the Magi. Now remember, don't go near it because it can attack you. But yeah, I haven't got much evidence with this one, unfortunately. Now there might be a mummy in here. Hey, there's no mummy in here either. Brah. Where my mummy, yo? Okay, so here you'll see there's a boulder. Now most of these I'm pretty sure get activated when you're near it, so just don't go hit by it and you're fine, bro. Okay, now here, once you figure out what you're dealing with, you can lock in your choice and then you press the big red button. Now the thing is, I've seen someone make this mistake. Don't press the button until you pick an option, and don't make the mistake and press the button just out of curiosity, because that will, if you get it wrong, the tomb will lock if it's on normal, hard, or brutal, and the Magi is going to like start roaming and attacking you, and you have to find a lever to escape. But yeah, just be a little careful on that. And is there actually no other traps? Is this map this small? I imagine there's something I haven't explored yet. Hello, you want to give me more evidence for science? Voices, destruction, anything, bruh? No? No, you're just gonna go order your fast food or something? Okay, well, let's see. What's down? I think, yeah, we've been here. Uh, no, dead end. I found more gold. So I found all the gold pieces. We got 71 gold. Now you can make a choice that if you get a lot of gold in a game and you don't want to risk it, because if you die, you lose all the loot you got, but you will never lose your items. So keep that in mind. It's not like other games where you lose your items when you die, but you will lose your gold and relics and everything you collect. And that sound right there, like I said before, was destruction. So I'm actually not sure. Oh, what was in here and destroyed. Now, sometimes these statues will turn and, face you when you take the gold. But, what? Oh, okay, well, there seems to be a problem with the game. So, I'm sorry about that. But, yeah, there seems to be an issue. But anyway, I mean, the only things I really didn't show you were how the traps work. Because there are some other traps like little spikes that get triggered when you walk over them and all that. The only last thing probably to show you, other than once you get the evidence, you lock in the Magi in that room I showed you and you try to avoid them. Which, by the way, can I access the menu to see what the Magi are here? No, I can't. Basically, every Magi have different abilities. I'll just give you a little rundown. So you got I forget his name. He basically mimics you. He can shapeshift into a player, and basically he'll follow you around. And once he starts to whistle, he means he's going to start attacking you. But for the most part, he seems to follow you for a long time. I don't know his name off the top of my head. Then Rathos is your typical mummy, where he moves really slow and you can't really hear him. So he's a little bit sneaky, but you can use fire to make him back off from you. However, there is a limit of how much you can use the torch to scare him, which I heard evidently he'll go into like golden wrappings, which means he's enraged and you won't be able to make him back off. The other two is Decan, who is blind and he can only hear you from sound. And yeah, so pretty much I have to confirm this, but if you're talking, opening up tombs, making a lot of noise, Deccan's going to find you and probably kill you. So it's recommended when you verse Deccan that you crouch, so Deccan doesn't ruin your whole career, and just, avoid him. Now, of course, if he runs into you, he's probably going to kill you. The final one is, actually, I think I have a list right here, so I don't mess up their names. Yeah, I actually do. Yeah, the final one is Nekrith, the Shadow. He's like one of the most scariest ones in the game because he always knows where you are, so he teleports in front of you. You can't look at him, otherwise he'll attack you if you're too close when you look at him. And he doesn't like light sources, so if you have a candle or torch on, he's going to well, he's going to kill you. So the best way to deal with him is if like he spawns in a room, just stay at a corner and don't look at him. until you get night vision. Then when you get night vision in the game, you can see him without necessarily triggering him. But any other sources of light, and that will get him mad. Now this is where you can buy your items, which you start with 4, no 5, but you can get more as you get more gold. And you didn't see it in any of the other games. How do I actually leave this menu? But you unlock lore pages as you play too, which tell you more about the lore, which is really cool. And later on in the game, if you get the Magi's Relic, you will see them in here. I don't have any yet, but once I get them and once this bug is fixed, I will definitely do a proper game and show you guys. But anyway, that was just a short little video on Forewarned. I'm now going to have to go on the Discord and report this bug because I actually did want to show you guys a bit more. But clearly there is a little bit of an issue and it needs to get resolved. So anyway, thank you guys so much. And if you want to see more Forewarned content in the future, which will be a lot better than me just talking, then hit the subscribe button or give the video a like. And if you don't like the video, you can downvote it. I mean, it's up to you. You guys make your own choices. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.